It's been a hot minute since we've seen the Katie Cat. Let's check out the Katie Cat's confessions and see if we can bless some people. Let's go.
Everybody say hi to YouTube. A couple of days
What up,
ago,
chat?
we hit the goal to do a chat confessional.
Chat
what that means
confessions.
is chat
Let's
is
see.
going to be sending me their deepest,
What up,
darkest
chat?
secrets that they want to confess
You
to the
boo.
Lord, aka me, under the authority of Jesus
Question
from the
mark.
Bible. We're gonna see if these people are worthy of penance or whether they are damned to wherever seems like a bad place. I guess League of Legends, maybe.
Oh, don't send them the league. OB Katie Cat.
Okay, so
Bro, was that a QR code in the transition?
confession number 1. I f***ed a femboy on VR. Bro, that ain't a sin. That's a win. I think you misread the assignment, bro. Yeah! Why can't it
Huh? I beg your pardon on VR chat. Oh man.
be me?
They getting bussy on
Forgiven!
VR
There's
chat.
nothing to forgive. No need
Okay,
to ask
bless,
for
I
forgiveness.
guess.
You're getting a high five. All right, next one.
Bless.
When I was younger, I hired a GTA 5 hooker and thought that God himself would send me to hell for looking at 360p naked ladies while being a lady. So to not go to hell, I kicked her out of my apartment and invited her to run her over with my car. You
Bro, this story got so many plot twists. Blessed.
hired a hooker,
Bro,
but then
what?
you said
You felt
God
bad.
himself will send you to hell.
You
so
felt
to
bad.
not go to hell,
You ran her
kicked her out
over.
of the apartment and ran her over. Isn't that worse? All right, chat, we may have to take this to a vote. Okay, forgive is winning. Forgiven!
I
All right,
guess.
next. Forgive
Bless
me
'em.
for I lost. I tried to
Forgiven.
stop it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Although when I fall down, I'm sure to get back up. We have a gooner in our midst, chat.
Huh?
But is this a sin? I mean, it depends to what extent you lost. If you're like unhinged gooning, like 24/7, I guess that's a bit of a problem. Yes, you know what? Self-aware is the first step. Forgive, but maybe a bonk. Maybe they're into that. I feel like we should forgive. Everybody has needs, okay? Forgiven!
Hey, bless them. We forgiven. Hey, let's go. W.
Thou shalt be allowed a little bit of lusting as a treat. Yeah, lust respect.
Bro, what that dog looking like that for?
I'm gonna shut up before I dig myself a deeper hole.
Yeah, man,
I've been
it's pretty
single all
deep
my
hole.
life, so my sin is when I see a boy and a girl who are in my school dating, I pray that the relationship ends so I can date the
Come on, man. Like, that's diabolical. That's diabolical, bro. No.
Being
Why?
autistic doesn't help me. I'm 16 to take this all in and recognize the situation. I'm just great. You say you've been single all your life, but
Bro,
you're only
you're 16, bro.
I wouldn't say that you need to rush dating or getting in the relationship. A lot of the
Oh my
time, like, you're
gosh.
going to be doing that. This
Oh
is just
my
personal
gosh.
advice. I would say don't even think about dating until it shows up. Wait for it to happen. And if it never happens, then it never happens.
Bro, and that's some real shit. Hold on. Let's pause it real quick. We gotta go to the bedroom and pause it. Pause. We ain't going to the bedroom like that, you freak. Keep your pants on. So, like, real shit, a lot of people want relationships. Bro, if you want a relationship, you need to work on yourself. You need to be able to be the person that the person you're looking for gravitates towards. What does that mean? That means you need to make sure that you are good before you could ever hope to have some type of established relationship that goes longer than 1 week. But if it lasts longer than lasts less than a week, you know, hopefully you learn something about yourself. That's the most important thing, bro. Don't go out here chasing romances because romance can end in disaster. Trust me, ask my ex. It's true.
You should focus on loving yourself and achieving your own dreams. Forgiven. Next
Facts.
one. A long time ago when I was at school, I had problems in maths. One of my buddies, same year, different class, was very good, so we figured it'd be cool if he could help me with some questions. My mum loved the idea, so she gave me some money that I could give my friend as thank you. So I went to my friend. We did some math there. Yeah, she helped me a lot. Then I decided to use the money to get some World of Warcraft game time instead of giving... No!
Bro, that's
Game
crazy.
time is a W, but... I couldn't do that. But when you gotta go, you gotta go. That's a
Bro, that's crazy, bro. You took it for World of Warcraft. Bro, that shit was the biggest addiction back in the day, man. I almost can't blame you.
Damn though, like you gotta pay the homie, especially if he's helped
Pay
out
him,
with
bro.
maths. Like
You gotta
maths
help
is
the
the
homie, bro.
cursed
Help the
subject.
homie.
Yeah, damned. Yes.
Damn.
Yeah,
Look,
you
the
guys
chat
did.
said,
I
get 'em
routinely
outta
curse at people in their
here.
cars, mostly for being idiots while driving, while working as a crossing guard, knowing that they cannot hear anything. I mean, I feel
You're a
like
crossing guard.
everybody swears at cars, right? Like you fucking screaming asshole and all that stuff in a car. Man, people are bad at driving. This is why
That
I
is
don't
true.
drive.
There's
I
some
would be
people
one of
that are
those
bad.
drivers everybody swears at. Bro, this is a forgiven. Apart
Awareness,
from the femboy one, this is
self-awareness.
the easiest to forgive. Once tried shoving what?
Huh?
Wait! Oh no! That
Shoving one of my moms down my throat to see how far. P.S. I did it. You know, I'm one for understanding experimentation. Did you tell your mom that you used it? Did you? Because if you did, I bless you. If you didn't tell your mom, you should tell your mom. Or you take it to the grave, one of the two.
I once tried shoving one
share it
of
with
my
us.
mum's action
Don't share it
figures
with
down
us
my
online.
throat to see how far I could get before I gagged.
This
P.S. I
shouldn't have
did
came
clean the
here.
before he shoved it down my throat. That is
That's
unhinged.
crazy.
They cleaned it
bro.
before. Did they clean it
That's
after? Chat, do not play with your
craziness.
mum's action figures. That is outrageous. Do not f***ing do that. Chat, I think this is a damn. I think this is a definite
don't blame
damn.
you. Yeah, I don't
Jesus
blame
Christ.
you. I
Forgive
don't
it.
blame
It has been 6 years since
Yeshua is looking down like, oh my goodness.
my last confession. I ate pineapple pizza and I'm ashamed of what I have done. I don't know what this means. But damned! Absolutely damned.
Damn, what they get damn for? I ate pineapple pizza and I am ashamed for what I have done.
Pineapple pizza
Katie Cat has spoken.
I watched
What the hell?
Katie's stream as a second
like what?
monitor content. Damn. I mean, this
There
is
it
pretty
is.
much what most
There
of
it
the
is.
lurkers do, right? Katie's my main
Damn.
monitor stream. You guys have me on main monitor? Oh.
I only have
yeah,
one
you know
monitor,
what?
so yeah.
Forgiven. We love the lurkers, sir. I was
Shout out
dating
to
a
the
girl
lurkers,
once when I
bro.
moved back to my hometown after a couple of weeks during happy fun time. I realized that she wore the same perfume. Oh, God. And that she wore the same perfume as my grandmother. Instead of being an adult and asking her to change it, I broke up with her. Turns out the entire time she was dating, she had a crush on my brother. And shortly after that, she asked him and his fiance to break up so she could be with him. So by being unconfrontational, I dodged a pretty big bullet.
I ain't gonna lie, this confession just unraveled so many other skeletons that were in the closet, brother.
Holy shit. I guess you
Who
did
we blessing?
dodge a bullet.
Who do
There's
we
so many
bless?
red
We
flags
gotta
here.
bless
Yeah, you
somebody.
should have really just said
Somebody
I
gotta get
prefer
blessed.
that you change your thing
But,
because it was the
yeah.
same perfume that my nan wears and it's making me uncomfortable.
a
Especially
weird
during
reason
the
to
no
break
pants
up,
stance.
but
I can kind of
okay.
understand that. And then to break up with them as a result, like that's kind of odd. But the second bit, the entire time they were dating, she had a crush on
gotta
your
bless
brother
somebody
and
else,
she
bro.
asked him to break up with his fiance so she could be with him.
What is
That
going
is
on
dodging
with
a
the world?
bullet. You know
What is
what?
going on?
I feel this is a half forgiven. I have a
I second this.
I have a fetish for any sort of woman's midriff, tummy, or belly of any size and most shapes. My saved images includes fat, pregnancy, inflation, and vor. I crave to touch, rub, and feed them. I wish I had a girlfriend who would let me, but I resigned myself to forever being alone out of fear of shame. I mean, to be fair though, kinks are kinks, and someone might also be into this. I mean, I guess like what you like. I can't really say shit. I'm gonna say forgiven. If you're in a healthy relationship and you are compatible and you guys both have the same kinks, like there's no issue with it. It's if you get into creepy territory, it gets weird. I
I don't yuck yums, man. Hey, enjoy your thing.
made tea in the
Bless.
microwave in the pot. I made tea in the microwave in the pot.
You maintain the who?
Tea in the microwave in the pot.
Huh?
Damned! Sin! Utter sin!
Tea
to
in the microwave.
Hellfire with you. To the depths of hell.
Whoa.
This is unforgivable.
The seventh
When
seal
I was
has been
around
opened.
11, I pissed on the grave of my cousin's pet lizard.
What?
But why?
What the lizard do?
The lizard dude. That's so mean.
I don't
Did
know
the
if we can
cousin
bless you, buddy.
lizard bite your nuts or something?
don't
And you were
think
like,
we can bless
this
you.
thing. It's still mean because, you know, at
Bro,
the end
it's
of the
a
day, it's
lizard.
like a little animal. You know what? Damned. I don't know context, so damned. Forbidden love. Where's the context? Where's the context? But I need more than this.
What does it mean? Are you saying that you made love to your enemy's daughter? Are you saying you made love to a tree? One is more forbidden than the other.
Can't judge with 2 words. You know what? The sin is that you haven't given me the f***ing tea.
Forbidden love.
I'm damned for no context. Back in college, I tried saving any way I could. This included tissue paper, which led me to decide to finish in a designated container. No, I can see where this is going. Which led me to decide to finish in a designated container. A toilet was not an option since it was shared with other dorm students and rarely gave enough privacy. This led to me deciding to always nut into a green coffee cup, which I always kept on my nightstand. I would always then proceed to casually walk into the kitchen and wash the cup with soap and my own dish brush and then leave it in the cupboard to dry. Eco-friendly and saves money. There should be no flaw in my self-nut cup operations, except that I own 2 identical green coffee cups.
What the heck is going on here, man? You nutting in cups? Bro, you nutting in cups and then like, yeah, let me go clean the cup and just put it up. Man, if you don't get that nasty cup out of here, get it out of here! Get it out! What is wrong with you?
One early morning, a friend visits my dorm and he really needs his coffee. We are having a conversation
This
in the
is what I
kitchen
feared.
on the early golden hour. The topic's about a really important we're about to head off to. I go to my cupboard and grab 2 coffee mugs. I pour the coffee and sit down and realize we both have green coffee mugs. I like to tell myself that there was nothing I could do at this point. I can't.
There's many things you could have done.
Throw the coffee away without seeming extremely suspicious. One of us drank the nut cup. I never told.
Bro, damned. Damn! It's like, bro, there's 2 cups. One has poison, one does not. Oh, I don't want to seem suspicious, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know, maybe if I drink it, okay, well, it's my fault because I shouldn't have been putting the poison in the cup. Or you poison the other guy and then he gets, like, he's poisoned. Except you nutted in the cup, you dirty dog! You dirty dog! Oh, this is insanity.
They did say they cleaned it. I mean, it is cursed though. Like, if someone gave me a cup that they'd been nutting in, which is already unhinged, but if I was to drink out of the nut cup, I would be f***ing horrified.
Flabbergasted.
You know what? Damned.
Send them.
I was to be forgiven for my acts of debauchery. I tried to spice up my love life with my girlfriend and put a hot Cheeto in her ass.
Whoa, hold on. Spice up is crazy. Spice up
mind
is
until
wild.
I broke off inside. I wish to forgive it. Sorry, I just like secondhand experienced it. That feels so unpleasant.
What is wrong with you?
No, that I did hot Cheetos going in. I guess in the
Who
moment,
does that?
I'd be
no. So you telling me you long stroking it, and then you grab into the Cheeto bag, and then you like, yeah, let me put this in there. It don't make sense. It don't make sense.
horrified if someone did that to me. That is sin.
It doesn't make sense.
Damning.
You putting the tan in the chip bag and put it in the butt.
I once gooned to a picture of my cousin. Damned. I'm deeply regretful and I wish you that you forgive me.
How hot is your cousin?
You may regret it, but
bless him.
Holy smite. 10 years ago, my friend thought my name was Jade. It isn't even that's close to it. But I never corrected them, so they'll say any of his friends call me Jade. They don't sound the same.
Bro, you didn't correct your friends. I mean, hey, bless them, bro.
I think you have to forgive this. I think this
bless
is funny
them.
and cute. That's brilliant, especially for 10 years.
10 years is crazy to be called the wrong thing. Twitch.tv, Obkatiekat'S. She's hilarious. Check her out. Thank you guys for watching the reaction. I saw this in my recommended. I was like, oh man, I have not seen the Katie Catster in a long time. Let's see what the Katie Catster is up to. And yeah, from what I've seen, you know, they're not too unhinged. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got more blessings than we got damnations. And I feel some of the damnations might have been deserved, you know. But who's to say? Who's to say? Who is to really say? Anyways, it's your boy KhunShawn, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.